Alright guys, I think the piggy approves. This is the layout of what I'm planning on building, and this is going to be kind of a traditional looking house, I've decided. Might look a little unusual. I'm going to be using an interesting color palette, and then eventually I can pull down this mountain and maybe build like side buildings to it to be able to add and extend to it. I would think maybe like a storage building, or maybe like some pens for my sheepy friends and some of our other animals, like our pig friend there. But basically what's going to happen is this going to be a front porch. So we'll have a front porch walk up, and then we'll have our main body of the house. And then we'll have a nice little dock back porch area that looks out over our pond. So when you're sitting here on the thing, and it'll be higher up, you'll be able to look down over at our pond and look at this. So let's begin. Now, as I said, it's going to be kind of an unusual color palette because I like to mix super dark colors. Whoop. Oh, I need a new axe. I broke an axe when I was trying to chop down all the wood. Let's get a new axe before I forget. All right, here we are. We've got our porch area, and I'm thinking I might build... I'm either going to take this out, or we'll just build it up. But we'll see. Anyway, so as I said, we're gonna do a mix of these dark oak logs, which I'm waiting for another dark oak tree to grow. That was terrible. All right, so I realized that I don't know if I'm gonna have enough dark oak. I think the tree may have grown over there. Yes, it does look like it's grown, but we're gonna grow another one down here. Because what we're going to do is a mixture of dark oak and birch. And I know that sounds weird, especially if you have watched other people's Minecraft videos, but I think it's going to give us a lighter look. So we'll see. Alright, now that the sky is clearing up finally. Alright, let's do the last few planks up here. Yeah, that's probably going to be better. Not bad. Not bad at all. So next up, we need, well, I can do this on my own, but we need dark oak slabs because I'm going to be doing things very, very cheaply here. And slabs can make a floor by using half the materials. Because we are about to get started on our roof. As you notice, some of the blocks get covered up, so I wanted to make sure that you put a line of blocks above where you'd like it to be so that your roof line doesn't cover it up. So if you were to put, like if you were to make it really short, your roof line could be here instead of having it higher up to kind of give you that like extra border above and below. So always build up one higher than you think you're gonna need. So before I get started on actually putting the roof up, let's make some scaffolding like I mentioned. So scaffolding needs two things. It needs bamboo, which it cuts down way easier with a sword than anything else, even like a pickaxe. You have to like, well, pickaxe, I mean, an axe isn't too bad, but like a sword, you just like tap and it's down. I think it was supposed to have something to do with how Japanese samurai might use swords to, you know, practice in the bamboo forest. I think. That's what I was told anyway. So you need bamboo, and then we're going to go back here, and I know I picked up string. Yes. I don't want to use too much, but we use these two things, and obviously we can make fishing rods and bows with string, and then scaffolding, which we're just gonna make a 12 stack because we aren't building too high. So I don't want to have a whole ton, but I wanted to kind of cut in here and show you that. So this roof is not going to be all the steep slate. It's just going to be lined in it. And then what I'm thinking, I'd like to do probably, and there's probably going to be a lot of people who aren't happy, but I would like to like fill it in with either granite or diorite, and maybe even diorite. So I'm probably going to have to go down and mine, so we will cut back, but I just wanted to kind of interlude of what scaffolding is used for. Make sure, let's see, we bring it out a block, and then if you place it on a single block like this, and it breaks super easy. And bamboo scaffolding is used in Asian countries such as China a lot, and it's amazing. If you've never looked up bamboo scaffolding, look it up. It is absolutely amazing. But what we're going to do real quick is I'm going to finish this front line. So let me do, I didn't really explain it on the fast forward video, but to make a roof line, placing a stair down on a block, so face down like this, will give you a upper facing stair. Now, if you squat and scooch all the way over and put it here at the top, you'll notice that the stair is facing upside down. So if you do this over and over, you get this really cool stair step effect. And I'll show you what it looks like here in a second, but we'll do it like this. And then depending on whether you've got an even amount of blocks, the stairs are going to touch and make more of a point like that. Now, if it's an odd shape where it ends in the middle, you'll need another block to go at the top there. So let me do a quick, I don't know if I have, yeah, I think I have enough. So we go this way and just kind of go all the way up. So we're actually leaning it, we're framing it out one block out from this thing. Now, if you notice, if I were to do one of these stair steps this way, there's not another spot for it. So what typically people do is they'll put it upside down, so it kind of looks like, yeah, it's hard to see here. There we go. Come down here. So we'll do it like that, so the staircase is facing out. So then you have like this, jump, 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 and then it's a solid block up here. And then what we can do after that is do some other like half slab or something here, and now we're not going to use dark oak, but this is an example so you can kind of see what it'll look like. Or you could also do something like this. Let me come down on my scaffolding so you can see it. Where you kind of just stair step the stairs to kind of give it a weird little peak. Now, a lot of people like to do that, so that's what I'm going to do on ours. But as I mentioned, I want to use a different kind of stone than deep slate, so let me go start some mining, do some testing, and we'll come back and finish our house, our roof. I'll see you in a bit. Well, it's raining again, but we almost completely have a house. We have a beautiful front porch, which I made with put out campfires, dark oak trapdoors, some dark oak fences here. We have our beautiful front doors, and we have our little roof here, and obviously we needed the roof. I also gave us a porch. I might change these out later to dark oak, or either that or, you know, connect it with the birch. And then I've got like a little under porch area. And then inside, yeah, we still need a roof. But I had a thought, so I went mining to go get us a whole bunch of supplies. And as you can see, I got tons of diorite. I didn't get a lot of granite because I was thinking I was going to use diorite. And then I kept running into raw copper. And then I realized, wait, raw copper might be awfully pretty. So we spent a whole lot of time smelting in the blast furnace and the other furnaces all of our raw copper into copper ingots. And as you can see, it's been working. And then moving them into blocks of copper, which you can cut now in the stone cutter into copper stairs. And each one of these gives you 4 apiece. So I don't know how many I'm going to need, but I've cut up some, and we can always cut more later. But I'm thinking we'll start with this section of the roof, see how far that gets us, and then we can always make the next part. I love the sound that copper makes when you put it down. It has this hollow kind of metallic sound. And what's nice is that, whoops, copper will eventually start to oxidize and turn a green shade, but we can decide what it looks like best. And you know, if it decides it wants to change all to green and it looks good, we'll leave it, or we can always cut it later. Beautiful. And I like the coloration of that. I know we'll have to have at least some kind of color. And most people do oxidize these beforehand because it takes an extremely long time to oxidize these big chunks, but yeah, I don't feel like it. It'd be kind of an adventure to see how long it takes. And also to see if we like it better with the copper color or not. There we go. Oh yeah, we're gonna need a lot more copper than this, I'm afraid. Even with the stuff I have smelting up, I don't think it's gonna be quite enough. Yep. Oh yeah, last block there. So we need to go, let me go back down and go grab the, oh, almost fell down. I wish it would stop raining. I'm looking forward to being able to move my bed out of this. Oh no. Quite have enough to make another block. So let's see. Okay, so this gives us another 48, so it's about 100 or so. Kind of like the color of it just being copper like that. That's kind of nifty. It would be nice if in 1.19 they make like maybe iron or some other ores into cut ores versus just copper, but just wishful thinking. There we go. So as you can see, stairs join up really good, but you have to kind of work at them from both directions. And then this line is just going to go straight across. And maybe I can move some of my stuff inside. There we go. And I'm going to have to do a different kind of block to top this, I think. So I'm not going to do stairs. Let's do the bottom line here. Whoa. Oh, it's that porch. Oh. I gotta figure out what to do with the back porch. Definitely not gonna have enough copper though to do all I need. Okay, so that's all we've got, plus the last little leftovers of what's smelting. Whoop. I think I'm gonna cut those into half slabs. Oh, come on, 2? I'm gonna wait on that. I'm not gonna waste a whole. So it crafts into this block. And I'm gonna put this copper ingot there for now. Unfortunately, Okay, it does give me 8, so that's good. And that's it. So I probably need about, maybe not quite twice as much as we already had, but we need somewhere along that line. Good side, though, is it's dripping, but it's not raining. So let's move some things inside, like our bed. Let's see here. That's going to be there. Take our cartography table. All of these things in here just for now. And there we go. I'm gonna put a roof on here so we don't see the copper, I think. And the rain has finally stopped. Yeah, I'm really hoping to see it all oxidized and see what it looks like with the green on it. Now, obviously, we have a lot more to do, and we could also, we could also make a fireplace inside. Where could we put that? Let's see. We could do it right here where all these furnaces are, and that would save some. Let's see, what would that look like? It would have to be right here where they're... right here? Aha! That'll save us a little bit of copper we can use. There we go. So some other things that we can do. We're gonna have to move everything, obviously. And then I found, well, oh yeah, we'll have to move some of that stuff out of the way and move some of those. I did a little bone mealing and I grew some things, but while I was doing that, I found some clay. So let's get some clay and we can make some bricks. We'll just make a standard brick. Ooh, don't drown, don't drown. Brick fireplace to start with, and then later we can change it to like maybe cut stone or something. I think that should be enough for what we're doing. Another thing I found is that while I was caving, I found an entrance like to this underwater area. So I might make, like someday in the future, if we get the heart of the sea going and get some blocks and such, we could make it a breathable area and have it as like a secret base underneath there. But for now, I am going to get these clay balls smelting up and go get us some more copper so we can finalize our roof, and I will be back.